My name is Jesus Adrian Perez Cuesi, but I go by Chucho. I work as a high school teacher. I love circus stuff, circus arts. I play the guitar, I play the piano, and I love to ride my motorcycle. BikeLife started with this trip that I made from Mérida to Los Angeles. And I went across the whole country. And after the trip, the trip was a life-changing experience. So after the trip, I realized that I wanted to find a way to keep doing that, to keep riding my motorcycle and going places and just do what I love to do the most. So I started BikeLife as an organization that tries to promote motorcycling, but not only the trip that you can do on your motorcycle, not only, hey, I'm on top of my motorcycle already, we're leaving, we get there and it's over. It's more about the lifestyle of what riding a motorcycle is about. In my attempt to make a video that really resembled what the motorcycle lifestyle is about, I wanted two people who were as excited as I was about a trip like the one that I was planning. I wanted two people who were as adventurous as I am, but also two people who could bring something else to the production that we were doing. I wanted not just my personality in the video, but two personalities that bring a lot into the table. Being two of my best friends, bringing them was the best idea. I met Alex during high school. We started our friendship in high school, and it has been a great friendship since.
My name is Alejandro Humberto Reyes Gonzalez. Well, I first met Chucho in high school. We became best friends, and I used to follow him wherever he went, because he had all these crazy ideas. Alex, you should work at this camp in the US because it's pretty cool.
I met Vaughn during a summer camp in Los Angeles.
And we went, he invited me, and thanks to him, I met Vaughn also.
So yeah, Lavon Andrews is my government, but I go by Vaughn, V-O-N.
We got the chance to just talk to each other, and we went to the X Games together, and we just got the chance to talk to each other. We just started getting along really well. I had been looking for sponsorships after I was done with the first trip that I did. And I started looking for sponsorships, and at the same time that I was looking for sponsorships, Vaughn, that was supposed to plan a trip to Europe, just decided to come to Mexico, and he texted me and was like, yo, I'm not doing the Europe trip anymore, I'm coming to Mexico. And I was like, yo, if I get us two motorcycles to ride around Mexico, would you be willing to just ride motorcycles with me? And he was like,
hell yeah.
So I kept on looking for the sponsorships, and I got this first sponsorship with Suzuki, and they were willing to support us and lend us a motorcycle for him for the trip.
Yo, I think I got you a sponsor. I think we got a sponsor. Suzuki decided to give you a bike. I was like, what?
And that's how everything started. After we got the Suzuki sponsorship, I started looking for other sponsorships. We got Senna to give us a pair of Bluetooth intercoms and the Bluetooth GoPro audio pack. So whatever we were saying in the helmets could be recorded in the GoPros.
A word that starts with a P. Pyramides.
Pyramides?
Pyramides. There you go.
Right here?
Yeah, those are the pyramids.
Oh, pyramids. Pyramids.
Yeah, there you go.
So we were going skydiving, we had hotel nights, and we were camping. We were going to Hierve el Agua in Oaxaca. Vaughn was giving a concert in Puerto Escondido.
I'm a rapper. Like rapping, love rapping.
So we just managed to get a lot of people involved from a lot of different, or with a lot of different interests, to just make a video that was appealing for people that rode motorcycles and people who might not ride motorcycles yet.
This shit is not making sense, but I like the way it sounds.
Friday gets here and Vaughn was coming and Vaughn was landing in Mexico City that day, and everything seemed so surreal. Everything was kind of hard to just take in. So many things were happening. It was. I guess we didn't even have time to be very surprised or I mean, we had time to be excited, but it was just so unreal. It was hard to take in. So I remember I texted Vaughn that morning and I was like, "Yo, your plane lands today in Mexico City." And I just went to the airport to say hi, and I was just waiting for him to come out of customs.
Like, I actually talked to a lady beside me that was sitting beside me on the plane the whole time, and I was just like, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm not crazy. I just can't stop smiling.
Bueno, Vaughn está a punto de llegar. Estamos nada más esperando a que salga de las puertas de aduana. Vamos a esperar y a verlo salir por la puerta.
And when he walks out, we were just so excited that it was finally happening. We were finally having the trip that we had been planning for 3 months. So we just said hi to each other, big hug, and we went right away to get him something to eat, something from Mexico. So he just had some tacos.
It's Chucho just sitting right there. He's like, "Yo, you here?" I'm like, "Yeah, that was the plan. Yeah, I'm here." You know.
And from there we were just getting ready to get his motorcycle from the Suzuki dealership and start the trip the next day. We had everything ready, everything was packed. We had as many things as we thought we could need for the trip, and from the first day it was just so unreal that everything was happening and everything was going the way we planned. So day 2, we wake up early in the morning, not as early as we wanted to, because we just had to make sure everything was ready and everything was packed and we had everything we needed to complete the trip successfully.
Okay, so we're ready to leave. Motorcycles are packed, everything's ready. We have a cloudy day today, but we should be fine. We're heading to Teotihuacan, so come with us.
The motorcycles were packed, and the production car was coming with us with all the cameras.
Hey Vaughn, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts? This shit is about to be insane. Some rough driving going on through this city. I don't know, I'm just waiting to get into some open space and open this big ass bike up, you know? I like it, man. The handling is dope, you know what I mean? It's big, but it's good though. It's real good with traction and controlling and handling and everything. Is first look at it could look intimidating because it's so big and given my experience. But it's pretty dope though. It's a dope bike.
And we decided to leave for Teotihuacan. That was our first stop for the day. So we leave for Teotihuacan, and the first thing we do is we stop at a gas station. And while we were getting gas pumped into the motorcycles and the production car, I remember I talked to the team and I was like, so I have this kind of a ritual. Every day that I jump on my motorcycle, I realize I'm taking a risk. Jumping on a motorcycle is taking a risk every time, and that's why we wear helmets, and that's why we wear gloves and jackets and boots and pants, and that's why we wear all the protective gear, because we realize that something can happen. There can be things that are out of our control, and we have to embrace the fact that those things can happen and we are going to be ready for them when they happen. So I gathered the team and I told them about this little ritual that I have every time I get on my motorcycle and I start a trip to wherever. When I go to work, when I go to school, when I go anywhere, I jump on my motorcycle and I say, not today. And that's just a way of embracing the fact that I'm taking a risk, but that day that I'm jumping on my motorcycle, nothing's gonna happen.
Yo, it's going down. It's going down. Ready?
This shit is happening.
I'm gonna do my best so nothing happens. So we left the gas station, and first the GPS was just giving us kind of weird instructions to the place that we were trying to get. So we had to mingle a little bit with that. We had forgotten to charge one of the Bluetooth headsets, so we had to mingle a little bit with that too. We had to charge the Bluetooth headset on the go. But we finally made it to Teotihuacan. We managed to get the GPS to take us to the right place, and just having Bluetooth communication with Vaughn and having the production car behind us, just making sure we were safe, was a huge help to just make it there. By the time we got to Teotihuacan, I told Vaughn, yo, we're here, and now we just need to get to Puebla, get Alex, and we will be on our way, 3 motorcyclists, for a life-changing trip. So in Teotihuacan, we were taking a couple shots of the arrival of the motorcycles to Teotihuacan. So we had the cameras placed, we had the tripods and everything ready, and we just had to come into Teotihuacan a couple times, so we had a couple of different angles for the video. So we go, it is a 2-way highway to get to Teotihuacan, so we just took the way away from Teotihuacan and made a U-turn to return to Teotihuacan. And everything was good. We made the U-turn, we got to Teotihuacan, the cameras were recording. Then we made another U-turn in Teotihuacan to go back, make another U-turn, and have our second arrival with different shots. And that's where everything went wrong.
Okay, here we go. Okay, we can U-turn.
Oh, shit!
I start the U-turn, the red car behind us sees us, and he reduces his speed. But there was a taxi behind that car that didn't think stopping or reducing his speed was the best idea for him. So he decided to overtake the red car.
I see he get hit, and I wasn't even worried about the car behind me. I just dropped the bike on the side of the road, and I like put my hand down, get ready to run over like to his aid, because I saw him flip in the air. Like from my view, I'm just boom, and
he called me right away, and he told me that he was walking.
I just remember 3 things. I remember starting the U-turn, then hearing the car honking and looking at a white car that was coming. The next thing I remember is just flying in the air. I knew I had been hit, and I could feel the force of me flipping through the air, and I could see the road just past my helmet, because I knew I was flipping, and I was like, something went wrong. Next thing I remember is just me standing up and telling Vaughn, I'm okay, are you okay?
I'm good, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah. Shit.
Y'all said
The trip just ended.
Huh?
The trip just ended. Oh, fuck.
and I'm so confused because the hit was the shit was bad. He got hit, he flipped, he jumped back up, and I'm like, the fuck just happened? And he was like, I'm okay, I'm all right.
And before realizing that my motorcycle was done and that everything that I had packed on my motorcycle was just scattered everywhere on the highway. And I remember telling Vaughn, I'm sorry, bro, the trip is over.
Okay. We're done. I'm sorry, bro.
It's all good, man. I'm glad you good, man.
The main thing that he wanted to, the point that he wanted to get across was like, we planned for this for so long. You came from a whole nother country, you know, you left everything, you took vacation. We planned this, I just fucked up. I got into the accident, the trip is done. Because the plan is for 3 riders, now we missing 1, and he was leading the pack. So he felt guilty. No need to apologize to me. Like, bruh, you just flew in the fucking air. Like, you alive, fuck the trip.
So at the very beginning, I was just so shocked, and my main concern was that this trip that I had been planning for 3 months was suddenly over in a matter of seconds, and And I just never saw it coming. We were just being careful, and we were taking all the precautions we thought we needed to take. I had to go to the Red Cross. They checked me there. They were like, you will just have a couple of bruises. And when I got to the Red Cross, I realized that there was a whole team that I had put together and that somewhat was dependent on me. So I decided to shake the shock off and just start doing the things that I needed to do. So we called insurance. We figured out how to get the other motorcycle safely to a place where we could keep it and just figure out what we were gonna do from there. Obviously, that day, in my head, I just couldn't think that there was anything else to do with the trip. The trip was over and that was it. But that next day that I wake up, and I actually thought I was gonna wake up sore, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to walk with no problems or if my leg was just gonna be in pain the whole day, or I didn't know what to expect. So next day I wake up and I realize I can walk. I realize, yeah, I'm in pain, but everything's fine. There's nothing I cannot do. That's when I thought about the name of the organization that I'm trying to run, BikeLife. It's not trips on motorcycles. It's not advertising motorcycles. It's about the lifestyle. And in that lifestyle, you have to be aware that you're risking yourself every day you get on a motorcycle. So if you cannot take the hits that you know you might be getting at some point in time, then you don't really deserve to be riding motorcycles, and you might as well stop it right then and there. So I talked to the team that was with me, and I'm like, yo, what if we change the concept of the video and now we just do a video of when things go wrong, we can choose how we stand up and how we deal with things after they go wrong. We had a whole country for ourselves and a week that we had already thought that was gonna be meant for just having a good time with friends. Life is one. The sooner you can get back up, the better, because you still have a lot of things to do and a lot of things to enjoy. So the sooner you start doing that after something bad happens, the better. Oh, so we took Von to the Coyoacán market, a flea market, and we were trying to get him something typical from Mexico to eat, and we got him some carnitas. He asked himself for dos de surtida y dos de maciza.
You know, it was good. I ordered in Spanish. I can't even remember what I said.
And then when we walk out of the flea market, some people were just dancing in a park that is right next to the flea market. And
so like the song switched up, and I seen this old dude dancing, and he was just like moving, and he was just like feeling it. Like he was like, he had his hand on his chest, eyes closed, and he just slid his foot. I was like, he is feeling this shit. Like I want that feeling, but I can't dance. But he saw me imitating him, so he was like, come on, Aki, dance, like come here. And I was like, no.
I told the lady, like, I just don't know how to dance to this, and they were all like, it doesn't matter, just dance. So we just started dancing with a bunch of strangers, and it was just great. It was just part of what people love about Mexico, just this warm feeling of Mexicans towards tourists and towards people around them. So after we danced in Coyoacán, we just got some dessert.
Von,
That I'm telling you about.
what do you think?
I'm just looking right now. I'm just trying to take this in. So you say which one?
Cajeta. You should get cajeta.
Cajeta?
Tell him. And we headed to Puebla to meet with Alex. We decided to just have a good time in Puebla and stop planning things. We were planning things for 3 months, and things didn't go the way we wanted them to. So we just had we were in this kind of mood of just not plan and just play everything by ear.
Bitch, say my name, you know who I am, I'm too high. And my band about that money, break it down. Girls sing hallelujah, ooh.
We got to Puebla that day. From the first day, we got to Alex's dad's house, and Alex's brother plays the sax. So we decided to improvise with the sax and Von rapping to a background music. It was just amazing. Like from that moment, the trip just started taking another course.
Just start going. He say, Vaughn, you need to rap over that. So I just get in my zone, close my eyes, and just like I'm taking in the saxophone first. Like
we're just chilling in Alex's house, and we went to eat some pizza at Alex's house, and then we played Cards Against Humanity, which was hilarious. So next day we woke up. We decided to show Vaughn downtown Puebla, and then we went to a thing that they call Linear Park here in Puebla, and we were just skating and just having a good time, the three of us, as it was planned during the trip. At that park we also met with some guys that were playing basketball, and we just jumped in and started shooting some hoops and just having a good time and just playing some basketball, the three of us, and we were just having a good time, and it was just simple, and it was just the way it was supposed to be from the beginning. So after playing basketball and just skateboarding in this park, we went to grab some tacos al pastor, and this was the first time that Von was having tacos al pastor, which from my perspective are some of the best food Mexico has to offer. Next day we woke up and we decided to go to Alex's grandparents' house. They have a little house in a town called Atlisco.
Atlisco.
Clisco.
Atlisco.
All right. We went to a motherfucking pool. All right. Shit. Golly, I can't say it. All right.
And we were just chilling at the pool, just enjoying the beautiful weather, making a fool of ourselves. Everything that had happened or everything that had gone wrong during the trip started fading away, because we were having the good time that we were supposed to be having anyway.
Oh yeah. That was pretty dope. Like me beatboxing. Chucho on the guitar. Was Chucho on the guitar? And yeah, like I'm a rapper, but we doing a cover of Prayer in C, which is, I don't even know what you call it, alternative or something. I don't know what you would call it. Our cover was dope as shit. Like I'm telling you.
So after Atlisco, we just went to this place in Cholula called Licoreria de San Pedrito.
San Pedrito?
Okay, you got it.
Okay. Yeah, St. Peter's spot.
It's been amazing having Vaughn here in Puebla, because you can see his expressions whenever he sees something new.
And we just had some mezcal. Once we got there, we realized some friends of ours were there as well. It wasn't planned. We were going with a couple of friends, but we just found more friends there, and we just started all having a good time. We were playing futbolito. They play salsa in this place, and I just love to dance salsa, and I dance a little bit of cumbia, and we were just having such a good time just dancing all around. And actually the day before that we were at this friend's house as well, and we were just we were playing the music, and we were just listening to some salsa, and I was just salsa dancing with her too. It was just a great time.
Yeah, Chucho put some on Sheppard. He got many sponsors, and we really want to thank them. Suzuki, especially, Senna, Skydive, Cuautla, Puerto Escondido, Cocolioco, which is a place where we were supposed to stay, and they were so happy to receive us there, and Hostel Shalom in Puerto Escondido. And we already are making plans for the next trip, which we expect to go as planned. We would like to do the trip as soon as possible in our bikes, so be tuned in.